live. There we go. Live in person and at the club for the first time, like in a week or two, I think. Whew. It is Saturday. How's everybody out there? Miguel Rodriguez here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. One weekend more before Halloween. Although technically Halloween's on a weekday, so you got 2 weekends to celebrate Halloween.
Wednesday?
It's Tuesday? I want to say Tuesday. Could be wrong. Oh well. Either way, it's not a weekend, which sucks. I think someone petitioned like, "Oh, what if we just have the last Friday of every Halloween or of every October?"
Yeah.
Like, no, it's October 31st.
I like that idea though, honestly, because I'm a, like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but Thanksgiving's. I don't really think of a date associated with it. The 31st. I picture Halloween. Because yeah, it's the last, like you said, last Thursday of the month, right, or the third Thursday. John, how you doing? In November, so it's been built that way for forever.
There we go.
It's
Finally
totally
popped
fine.
up.
Oh, barely. Moonshine Rob checking in. How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Moonshine, we have something for you.
That was
You actually won a prize on the anniversary show, so we've got some for you. You just haven't been in the shop in forever.
That's
so. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow I'll drop it off at the shop. During the day, you can pick it up on Monday or Tuesday or whatever you're in the shop next.
That'd be perfect. Richard, how you doing? Checking from Texas, I'm assuming, unless you're somewhere else right now. Could be traveling the world for all I know, because you're a man of the world, so that happens. Today, while Frankie does his sharing, I will just put it out there what we are smoking. Let me get it on screen at least, and this is a nod to one of the greatest actors of our times, songbird of our generation, and one of the greatest salesmen ever known. Of course, I am talking about Don Reddy, and he has the goods. Jeremy Piven.
Well, Moonshine, if you're gonna be out of town, that's not a big deal.
Figure it out.
So whenever you get into town next, it'll be waiting for you at the shop. So, yeah.
Oh, he's also in Texas. There you go. Well, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, Jeremy Piven cigars. Frankie has a blend on this. Yes.
Yeah, it's made by Illusion Dion, and it is made all exclusively with Aganorsa tobacco. Here's the Corojo Nicaraguan 2012 wrapper with Nicaraguan binders and fillers.
So you're looking at two incredible companies, not to mention one of the most influential men on the planet, probably in the last 2, 3, 7 centuries, however many centuries mankind has been around. Kind of like a Dalai Lama, if you will. Perhaps an Elon Musk mixed with Michael Jackson, with just hints of like Putin or Ronald Reagan. Really, I think that'd be more accurate, right? More American to it. Yes, they're having the Piven. I want to say there's still some in town. You might want to check Masfinos, maybe. I think I saw them there.
Oh, I'll have to double check. I'll make a run through the lounge and see who has them.
It might be time to do that just in case. But this is probably the second one I've only had, and again,
they are a little pricey, especially here in California.
Not wrong.
But they're definitely a once in a while treat if you can afford them, and if you have them in your area and you don't want to order them online. I do like. It's got a really nice. Like again, I've already had these before, so it's got a really nice spice. So when you're looking for something that's spicy without being overly spicy, I think this is a great cigar to go to.
What do you call it? Sound quality is great because we have some great padrinos of the show. That's what I'd like to call it right there. I think that's a proper name.
Diego, thank you for joining us.
Hey, how you doing? And
Richard, thank you for joining us.
Oh, I just said hi to Richard, right? Or
another Mendez.
Richard? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. And a big shout out and thank you to Colebers and Jeremy for the sound you are getting right now. Crisp, beautiful noises coming your way. No ASMR here because I don't like that. But please don't do that. No, stop. Damn it. My train of thought is gone.
Wish you had earphones on right now.
I'm really glad I don't. I can't stand that stuff. They have it for everything now too. I know. I saw one the other day for hiking.
Oh, cool.
Some dude just putting on his stuff for hiking. Like, better tighten up the boots. Oh, God. Anyway, back to the Piven. Oh, yeah, like Frankie said, Illusion and Aganorsa, at least Aganorsa tobacco with Illusion blending to it, cannot go wrong. Oh my gosh, it is just no, Eduardo. I said, wait, did we say hello to Eduardo?
I think you just acknowledged him.
Oh, we literally just acknowledged the
Yeah, he
comment.
acknowledged the comment. Eduardo said he was
Mhm.
acknowledging you as a tribal chief.
Don't. Oh my god, you're just trying to push all my buttons today, huh? And honestly, this is a very like Frankie said, it's a pricey cigar. It's a delicious cigar, but I want to take a little time and toast it with these PCA matches, which we have to talk about the PCA a lot right now. Actually.
Rex, thank you for joining us, and Diego, man, our pleasure. If you ever have any questions, just make sure you join the show. Ask your questions. As if we can answer them, we'll do our best to. If we can't, usually someone in the comments can answer the questions. So, yeah, if you're new to cigars, or if you're just learning about new cigars that you want to explore, let us know.
Yeah, or if you just like chiming in, we
What
love your
happened to
guys'
the top?
opinion too. What do you mean? What happened to
It
the
just
top?
is the Bakersfield.
Do I have the wrong one on there?
Probably.
Do I? No, that can't be. It's the very bottom one.
Josh, thank you for joining us. Jeremy, I believe the last time I saw these, they were going for about $18.99. I want to say they were close to a $20 cigar here in California.
You know what happened? We updated it. We added more logos,
Uh-huh.
but we didn't change the top for some reason.
Oh, okay.
But we are the Bakersfield, okay? If you think of Bakersfield, think of us, okay? If you think of trash, think of Akeem.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm sorry, that was stupid. That was a terrible joke.
That was
I
Coming
love,
to America.
I love Coming to America. Honestly, guys, yeah, even if you already know, because a lot of you guys are smarter than us out there anyway, we love hearing your opinions on cigars as well.
Mm-hmm.
I love learning about new stuff. Or if you know that we don't know the answer, but somebody out there, like, I don't know, Saka or any of the guests we've had, and you have another question for them, put it in the comments so we know who to ask back in that order. Because if you guys have more questions for him, we could just like switch it up.
Yeah.
Because I have one guy that I want to bring on very soon.
Look back on the mouth.
Yes, you too. I love that movie.
That's a great movie. Yeah. So, like Miguel was saying, if you have any questions, guys, put them in the comments.
Yeah.
Especially when we have guests on, it helps the conversation show go much smoother.
So
Moving
true.
on to the PCA. Some big news coming out of the PCA. This past week there was the town hall kind of meeting, kind of a thing that they had.
Missed it.
Which we missed, unfortunately. That they were talking about a bunch of different stuff, and usually those are open to members of the PCA. You have to pay your dues to be part of the PCA. And one of the big topics was they are no longer going to charge Cigar Media for their dues for the PCA. Now, what does that mean for us? For us, what it means is they're going to start vetting the people that get the media badges out more to make sure they are actually part of media. Because there's a few people, not going to mention names, that would get badges that said media that had nothing to do with media just so they could get in. Now, that affected us. Davarchi and Jason, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Because last year's PCA, we got there with about 10 minutes to spare. We got our badges. We're supposed to get an hour early because we're media, yet our badges did not signify that we were media. They're supposed to say media on them. They did not.
Yep.
They completely ran out. So they ended up putting us with part of the PCA board, which was pretty cool because we had like unlimited powers, like Thanos.
Yes, I was gonna start making some political decisions, but I decided against it, being ill-informed and unequipped or ill-equipped for such a task.
Kevin, thank you for joining us. Morgan, thank you for joining us.
I'm in a loud place, can't hear you. Did you say you have new sticks coming out and supporters get 10 free? That is the new ghost stick. You get 10 of them. Everyone gets them. They're there at your house right now, everybody. So go check your front door.
Anyways,
yeah.
But yeah, so that was very difficult for us for PCA last year.
Aggravating.
This year they're going to start vetting them out. They have not a form. Brian, thank you for joining us, but a series of questions that you have to answer. You have to submit, and it's not difficult. It's your name, your company, where your social media is, what you do, and then they'll vet you from there. And I don't know how many tickets you'll get. Usually we get 3, and we're paying $400 every year for our part. For our part of the media.
Look at this
guy. Christopher, thank you for joining us. Media. That was our membership dues, basically. I know shoppers are paying anywhere from $800 to I think $1,200, depending on how big their shop is and how many tickets they ask for. So
That's per shop too, by the way.
yes, if you own multiple shops, you're paying multiple times if you want every shop to go to PCA.
Yes.
So this year we're fortunately not gonna have to pay the membership dues, which is nice. Save a couple $100 there. Put that towards a hotel room or dinner in Vegas, which will be nice.
What's up, Chris?
And then yeah, so there'll be quite a few less quote unquote media people at PCA this year because if they're not able to provide the information that the PCA is looking for, they will be denied. And even if they are, if they're not big enough, they still might not get into the PCA. Hopefully, because we have all your guys' support, we got a large number of followers, as well as the popularity of the show, and the fact we've been doing it for 7 years, and we know most of the people on the PCA, we should be good. Giuliano, thank you for joining us.
I want to get to Jeremy's question in just a second, but to put it bluntly, though, I'm not positive on that one just yet. Speculation, I would say yes, but I'm not positive. My thing is, I hope they do because certain one of them might not be per se the biggest numbers, but they are very dedicated and they're doing a good job. So I hope they don't just look into the analytics of, oh, this guy reaches this. I hope they actually look into the quality of what they do as well, because a lot of these guys out there who deserve much bigger followings are going to get it one of these days. I know it. I see it in a lot of them.
Yeah, and I will say, the first year we went to PCA, we did it the wrong way. We went in as part of Miami Cigar Company. But then they weren't really doing a whole lot of media. It was a couple of the bigger names that were there, and that was about it. There wasn't a whole lot of smaller ones.
Honestly, we didn't really know what we were doing.
Right. The second year we went under Cigars and More's banner. Keith, thanks for joining us. But then again,
we were working.
We were still working for Cigars and More, so we were actually looking for cigars and ordering cigars. So, and then in the past 3 years, we've been paying for our own membership. So hopefully they'll take that into account, so that we're recurring members, and that'll be working in our favor, so we can get our tickets for this year.
Here's the thing, though. As much as it was like at the moment, $500 is quite a bit in these situations. I had no problem with us paying the dues,
right?
And I wouldn't have a problem with us being vetted first and then pay, not paying and then vetting. I was like, oh no, you can give us money, but you can't come in,
right?
But vice versa, where you have to be accepted into the membership kind of thing. Because a lot of places are like that, and they're trying to keep it reputable, and they're trying to keep it from the dry begging situation. I know a lot of guys were very much complaining about that. Really don't care. I get why they'd be upset, but it doesn't bother me all that much.
I will say, I agree with you about paying after you get approved, because let's say there's 40 to 50 members of media that they allow.
Yeah.
Times $450 times $500. That's a lot of money they're going to be losing.
And that's going to the fight.
Yeah.
And that's a small way that we can contribute monetarily across the board as far as media goes, because let's face it, we are getting our worth when we go. It's not like we're just dumping money into PCA and we're not getting anything in return. We have chance to talk to everyone in one place. We can see all of these people that we've known for quite a while, and those aren't even like the tangible, money to money ratio stuff. Then there's the actual cigars. There's the content. There's my gosh, the new products, the after parties. Yes. The new accessories that we can check out, and sometimes they'll give us a couple of things to check out, like the Eagle not ashtray, the Eagle lighter that we showed off a few times. Mine unfortunately isn't working right now, but that's besides the point. The point is that we have that opportunity, and it's worth the monetary sum that they put on there.
Leslie, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while.
Good to see you.
And I will say, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind paying this year. I will mind paying next year, because next year we'll have to get flights.
We gotta fly out,
and I don't think we're gonna find hotels as inexpensive as we do on Fremont. Because next year it's going to be in New Orleans, and I've never been, so I'm excited to go. But I'm sure the trip will be much more expensive for us to get out there and attend.
Well, I just met a family out there, so I'm gonna go crash on their couch, and I don't know what you're gonna know. So
cool.
Sucks to be you. No, I'm just kidding. Here's the thing though. I easily stay at a hostel again, have no problem. I know you are against that, dude. Those things are so much fun.
Sounds fun.
I met some of the most random people in my life, from a guy who has a stutter but overcomes it when he does stand up. I cannot remember his name. I wish I could. He had a show the night I was in LA, but couldn't go see it because I was attending an event. Oh my gosh, there was like a bunch of German dudes there, and there was a group of, I want to say, oh gosh, they were from the East Coast as well, like for a beach volleyball thing.
Huh.
These chicks doing their thing too, but they're paying out of pocket because it wasn't like a school thing. It was
Right.
like a tournament for, I don't want to say semi-pro, but they were just having a tournament in Santa Monica or something, and they wanted to stay in Hollywood.
Oh.
The cheapest way to do it was the
Hostel.
Walk of Fame Hostel, which is literally a block, maybe from where we're at right now to the car almost, to the Chinese Theater. It's a great little spot. There's ways to travel on the cheap. Not always the smartest way to do it, but there are ways.
Rich, how you doing? Rich, you need to make sure you check your lineup. You were missing a running back. He is out for tomorrow, so you're gonna need to change that up. Unless you want to start down a player. Well, actually, no. You already started because you had your defense play already.
What do you call it? Well, I mean, who's he playing this week?
Me.
Oh, he's playing you. Maybe he's gonna have to just beat you without that player.
I wouldn't doubt it. My team is sucking hard right now.
You are
Like,
you're feeling it for you.
I have 4 of the top 10 running backs, and none of them are producing. Or if they are, they're the wrong ones because they're the ones on my bench. Dennis, thank you for joining us.
What do you call it? Yeah, my team's actually doing pretty good. It looks like I might beat Peter this week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Hopefully I do. If not, whatever. My record's not that terrible.
Mine's 3-3 right now.
I can still middle this thing like I've been doing from day one of any fantasy football. So if I don't get worse, I'll be happy. But that's probably not what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You should stay at Harrah's. There's a Harrah's in. Is there a Harrah's in New Orleans? Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Well, I got to actually see where the convention's at.
The only time I've looked up hotel rooms in New Orleans was for the Vampires Ball. It was the Texas Primary people, but they ended up not going. So I stopped looking at stuff, and I think the only thing I saw
like one of them 4-person
was like a Motel 6 or something that was somewhat feasible, but it was like 10 miles away. So it was like Uber back and forth every night.
It was only 2 nights, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that crazy.
But I wanted to go for 4 to experience the town.
I wouldn't go when there's an event then, because like going to Texas, we're going for the event and just kind of side story is the town. But if we're going somewhere just for the area, we're just for the area, because then you're not beholden to some schedule or place to be. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, Cam, how you doing?
And is not what it all hyped up. Oh no, New Orleans is not what it's all hyped up to be.
It wasn't our choice. It was between New Orleans, Tampa, and keeping it in Vegas. And a lot of the East Coast guys wanted to move it, and so the PCA decided to go with Tampa or with New Orleans. So that was their decision to move the PCA there. I honestly love it in Vegas. It's so close, it's so convenient.
Yeah.
But I do get it. The East Coast guys, they want their chance too. So why not?
And yeah, that experience in a different town. Hopefully it holds up. It's next to the convention center in the court, so it's most likely close to where we're going to be anyways. I'm almost guaranteeing that PCA will be at the convention center. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's like a hotel convention center like we go to for the events or in a lot of these hotels in Vegas. If there's one big enough in New Orleans, I don't know.
Here's a question for you. You've been there. There's a bunch of rooms. There's some big halls.
Yep.
And there's quite a few buildings you can smoke in. I don't know how it would work at this one because you have to get some air purifiers in there. Maybe someone would have to donate them or rent them out. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom after I ask this. So you can answer while I'm gone. Do you think PCA would fit at the Hyatt Regency?
No.
Fort Worth?
No. Bluntly, no. First of all, it's downstairs in a place where there's no internet connection. You're going to upset a lot of people already. That place is terrible for that. Love the building. I love the atmosphere. The employees there are incredible, especially for a hotel on an airport. I mean, not exactly the height of luxury, okay? Let's just be honest. I still love the place. It's fond memories because of the convention we would go to, Texas Frightmare. It is not big enough for PCA. The booths they have built are massive. They put a tiny version of the J.C. Newman factory inside of a building inside of Vegas. That's not anywhere near the same size as going to a basement of a Hyatt Regency. Does not work that way. Plenty of women. Nothing wrong with that. I think that one, well, at least, yeah, there's pretty ladies in Texas. There's pretty ladies all over this country. All right, let's be honest. You just have to know where to look. Like, oh, you got to go here. No, you don't have to go anywhere in particular. You can go to Taft right now. There's probably a pretty lady there. And just don't be afraid to talk to them. Bro, see, Blake knows what I'm talking about. No, literally one, literally one. But that is better than none. Back to Frankie's question though, real quick. No, absolutely not. I don't think it would happen in Texas at all that I can think of. There is cigar culture in Texas. Don't get me wrong, and it's a really good one. Some of the lounges I've been to are phenomenal. There are companies over there. I'm looking at Roma Craft that pops up to mind first. You have McAuliffe out there, two great companies and doing great stuff for the industry. But I don't think that convention center would allow smoking, and that would probably be the biggest spot to do so. Especially if you're going to have it a couple of days. I mean, I believe they're still looking at 4 days for PCA, not getting rid of that final day just yet, which I understand because that was those last little looky-loos who aren't on their flights yet. They're going to stay an extra day. At least they did for Vegas because then they can sober up, fly out the next day. They do a little bit of shopping left. And every day that you can get more orders in is a good day, in my opinion. So I just think logistically and reasonably, no, not Texas. New Orleans makes sense. I think it's an accommodating place for tourism. Obviously, Austin would be a great place for that as well, but
Austin.
not. I just don't think. I'm even thinking outside of that Regency. No,
Did you say I think Jesse or Jason Duff for joining?
no, I don't see any names popping up on mine,
Oh,
which
okay.
is upsetting. But thank you so much for joining, Tom. Just checking in over on YouTube. For those who forget, we do have it running on YouTube right now as well as Twitter or X, whatever it's called now. But you can't comment on there. So if you like just to watch for background noise, maybe Twitter's your X is your option.
And just real quick, you guys.
Oh yeah.
To go back to this Piv Robusto, is what it's called, from Jeremy Piven.
Oh, the Pivusto.
Piv Robusto, yeah. I'm still getting a lot of nice spice, a lot of nice woody notes. The spice is definitely for me the forefront note on the cigar.
Well, yeah.
But it's spice and wood.
I'm getting on the tip of the tongue. Very, very creamy notes. It's quite nice, a balance of that spice and like a coffee creamer almost. I've had a lot of coffee today, so I don't know. Maybe I was just missing the creamer. It's black coffee for days for me. Nothing wrong with that. After, I believe it's 2 years that they have already scheduled for New Orleans, if not more. Yeah, I think they already have it locked. I think they have it locked in for 2 years, which not a big deal. Again, I would love to see them move it around, but let's see what's going on first. I smoked a Bravada year of the Wabbit earlier today. Really good smoke. I have not had that one. Not that I remember, at least. But then again, they have like one every month. So sometimes I kind of the names mixed up.
Tommy, thank you for joining us.
Very much like a lot of the artwork they do. And some of them have been like top-notch good stuff. I'm not saying like every single one's blowing me away. Oh my God, I need another 10-pack of this. But quite a few of them have been consistently good enough where it's like, you know what? It pays to keep trying them out.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate that.
And, okay. I have a question. It's a completely different question. If you want to finish your thought, I'll just finish your thought.
No, go ahead.
So for you guys that go to events and you get swag, let's say you're at a Drew event, Drew Estate event, and you buy the 10-pack of cigars and you get the cigar at rest.
Yep.
Or you buy 2 boxes and you get, the travel case, the rest, the cutter, the lighter, the knife, what have you, whatever the swag may be.
Oh, the what have you, yes.
Yeah. If the swag is something that you don't want and you're putting it up for sale on the forums or whatever, how do you come up with a price? As you guys know, I'm looking for the cigar rest from Drew Estate. There's still a few that I don't have. And one of them was the Undercrown Sungrown. And I asked one guy, he had it, and he wanted $40 for it. And I was like, no.
Kind of steep.
Absolutely not.
Seems kind of steep.
Another
Yeah.
guy I asked, he's like, well, honestly, I got it for free with the cigars that I bought. So I mean, you want to give me a couple of sticks, um, I'd be more than happy. He's like, I like Alec Bradley, um, and
So
$40. What?
he's
Yeah,
laughing at that. Yeah,
yeah,
$40. Yeah, that's a little high there.
yeah. He's like, if you want to give me like 2 or 3 sticks, I was like, really? He's like, yeah. I was like, what kind of sticks do you like? He's like, I like Alec Bradley. So I sent him a 5-pack of Alec Bradley, and I sent him a couple of bars to try out as well.
And he was ecstatic.
Yeah, yeah, he was really happy. So I thought that was a fair trade.
Oh, more than.
Yeah,
I think he made out. Yeah.
$40 just seemed like a bit much for the cigar rest.
Well, let's put it this way. In LA at the warehouse, there was that pack for $125. I think you got 8 sticks plus like 2 bonus and the cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And that was again $125. Let's say you're selling the cutter. Maybe price it at 10 to 20, in between 10 to 20% of what you paid, because it's a free item, so it's not gonna be worth more than that. So if you put 10%, it's like $15 tops. So if you got that stand, if someone sent it to you for $15, would you be sad about that?
No.
Giving them $15, maybe 20 to help cover shipping.
The thing I could see being $40 or more would be their leather travel cases.
Oh,
they're
he's
well built,
yeah.
and they're very nice.
Typically trade or just gift stuff. I never sell.
Mhm.
See, yeah, I don't think I've ever sold any swag like that. Raffled off the not ashtray, excuse me, the big humidor. But that was a big humidor. That thing was at least like 250 on its own. Probably a little more, especially because they don't make that many of them. But
What's Tom's comment?
oh shoot, I missed that one. The guy that asked for $40, you should have told him he could give. Yeah, I'll have a full serving of them. Put them in a nice little package too.
Yeah.
Send them right your way. That's a little bit high there.
I
That's
mean,
literally double what I would expect.
And again, the ashtrays, the like the Year of the Rat ashtray that we gave away,
Oh my gosh, that's
or both of them we gave away.
Yeah.
Those I could see paying $40 to $60 for. Those are well built. Bill, thanks for joining us.
See, lighters, I understand that as well. Yeah, if it's they have a lot of really nice lighters too.
Mm-hmm.
The spray paint cans,
Mm-hmm.
I can see those going for a decent amount. But then, just the other day, I saw generic ones at not a smoke shop. It was a gas station, but they had like I think it was a vape company on them, and they were selling them for $12.
Well, I think the Jewish Day ones are going for like $15 to $20 if you go to the stores, like online.
Oh, I didn't know they had a store to buy that stuff.
Yeah, I forget what store it is. Somebody kept posting, it's like, oh, if you guys want it, don't go to eBay or don't go to wherever they're selling them for $40, $50, $200. Just go over here.
Yeah, I'm also with Richard. That's my favorite beer. That's how you price them. My favorite, or that's how you rank them. My favorite beer is free. Second is cold. Third is whatever flavor I'm looking for.
Yeah, the ashtray is it was, I think, the blue. I think was it wood on the edges.
Blue wood with the chrome.
Yeah, with the pewter inside. You can remove it to empty it out. And also people are asking $200, $300. See, that's the thing. The stuff that we give away is given to us. I honestly could not take it and then put it online to sell.
Well, you sold or didn't sell. Sorry, you gave away. It was a lighter. It was like not a pen lighter, but a long lighter and cutter that you got in that warehouse. You gave that away on the show.
Oh yeah.
So even if we get swag, it's just so much,
mm-hmm.
and I don't mean to like be ungrateful, but that's why we give it away, because we can't use it all.
Yeah,
like, we've been using this same Balmoral for forever, and I love it.
Same with this lighter. I love this lighter, and if we got more of them, I mean, yeah, maybe there's a few that I want to keep. Like I told you guys, if I get an orange lighter, I'm keeping it. I have a couple, as well as the matching Oliva lighter.
Tom, real quick.
Okay.
Tom's got to go. See you, Tom.
We'll see you, Tom. I'll keep that. But I mean, we had lighters and cutters stacked for days. I'm sure I could, if I looked hard enough, I could find another box full of them. I'm not gonna keep them all. I'd rather give them to you guys, have someone actually use them. Throw them. I think there's a few lighters I did keep, but when we were cleaning out all of our stuff, because our locker got kind of full of junk, we were cleaning them all out, and I got all my travel cases. I put one cutter and one lighter in every travel case just so they had them in there. Got to keep fumbling around. and then I have our 2 cutters and 2 lighters here that we use.
Yeah.
And 2 cutters and 2 lighters at the house.
I've got 3, but
That I
they're
use.
generic ones. That's
Like this little guy.
yeah, 3 lighters because I always run out of fuel, and then I'm like, I'll refill it later. Just give me the other one. And then one day, all 3 of them are out, and I'm looking like a fool.
Yeah.
But
other than that, I mean, I have my original humidor, the one that
Mhm.
says Frankie's Cigar Bar.
Yep.
On it, the very first one I ever bought.
Yep.
Kept it. Doesn't work as well anymore, so I have extra accessories in there. So anytime we need something for a giveaway, I'll grab something from in there.
It's too small. It's the cost of upkeep to what it put. It's
I loved it when I first got it though.
oh heck yeah.
First getting into cigars, I was like, hell yeah. Daniel, thank you for joining us.
What is up, brother? Yeah, it's this point it's the big American flag one, the big Drew Estate with the New York skyline on it.
But that we did keep. They sent it to us. We did not know they were sending it to us. Every once in a while, we will keep something. Have you guys seen
We need
my
space.
my backpack? I have the Drew Estate 25-year anniversary black and red backpack. I love the way it looks. I kept it. Kept the magic luggage piece and the magic toiletry bag because I wanted a complete set. I'm sorry. Sometimes Frankie gotta be selfish.
Nerd. Anyway, but no, it helped out a lot because we don't travel that often, but didn't have any luxury or any luggage, so there it happens. So I love your monthly giveaways. They're awesome. Thank you, appreciate that, brother.
Thank you.
And then we try to throw in a little extra for the Patreon.
Mhm.
That's why the clock went to our Patreon winner, Moonshine. Excellent work. And other than that, though, I think you collect the stands.
Yeah, that's
So that's
that's
cool.
kind of the one thing I like a lot. I don't know why I like them. I just like them, and I'm missing about 5 or 6 of them.
I think we both like the stickers. So usually double. We'll keep at least
stickers,
doubles. Yeah. And then after that, they go, I have a sticker
Uh,
right here from Warfighter.
I
There
was
was
like,
no
but-
doubles. That's mine.
I was like, but you do use them though, because they're all over the back of your laptop. And once I save enough money and I get my new iMac or MacBook Pro, it's gonna go on there too.
No, that shit. You don't put stickers on a Mac.
I do.
Dude, that's just the class A. All right. Sorry, you're being uncouth. All right. If we get an all black humidor the size of these ones, then cover it with stickers.
Yeah.
Travel case.
Matter of fact, there's one of the dancers at the club here in town. She found out she was into cigars when I was talking to the manager. So I got a little a small little 25-pound humidor. Put some of our cigars in it, and some sweet cigars in it. 'Cause I know she likes sweet cigars, and put stickers all over it, and she absolutely loved it.
Oh, how are the Longhorns doing right now? You guys lose yet?
No, the freaking Houston came back though. Last I checked at halftime, it was 21-14, and it was 21-0. And I checked earlier, so they scored a couple of touchdowns.
It's gonna be like what happened to Colorado or whatever.
Oh yeah,
that was rough to watch. But I don't remember who said it. I think it might have been Otis or somebody. But they're talking about how Deion Sanders, even when he's getting thrashed by other teams right now, and his son is not doing super great, still keeping it together.
Oh yeah,
still being professional out there. I respect that. You see a lot of guys throwing some temper tantrums on the sidelines, yelling at players and whatnot. Seems like he keeps his composure. And that's pretty impressive. That is prime time right there. That is some excellent stuff. Oh, wait, it is the Showtime.
Prime time.
Prime time, right? Yeah, prime time.
No time.
Oof. Need new stickers. The 5-year war. Oh no, not the 5-year war out. So we gotta get new stickers made.
Yeah, we have to get new stickers made of the new logo. We haven't had those done yet. Just haven't had the time to get them done.
It happens. Actually, we just talked to the sticker guy today.
Yeah,
Sticker Planet.
Should talk to him.
Sticker Planet. If you guys have needs and you want to go with Bakersfield local, Sticker Planet does a great job. Made all of our first ones. Made the big old ones that are the Pariah stickers. Did a great job across the board. And the only ones we really went to Vista was the first run.
And the anniversary stickers.
Yeah. I think that was the first run, really. I don't remember any stickers before that. No, we had some Bakersfield gentlemen.
We had the silver stickers for our Patreon members.
Yeah.
When we first started Patreon.
Yeah.
And then we had the 5-year that went out on the 5-year anniversary.
Wake up at the normal time you may have. Wake up at the normal time you might have time. Yeah, somebody. I'm just whatever.
Yeah, I wake up at the crack of 1.
So damn proud. Anyway, the smoke is going very well. By the way, again, it's a Piven cigar from Illusion. Like Frankie said,
All Aganorsa tobacco.
yes, excellent combination. Smoking extremely well right now, very
Mhm.
smooth. I think strength is going to be right at that medium to a little bit lighter than that, on my opinion.
Definitely.
Depends on what you can handle though too. So keep that in mind. A little discretion on that point.
Yeah, you know what? That is the hardest questions to answer when we do events. Is someone comes up to us, oh, what's good? What flavors is it? How strong is it? And what I tell them is everything we bring is good. We wouldn't bring anything that was shit. And, and I even mean when we bring acids and Tatiana and stuff, they're good. People like them. But as far as the flavors that I get, they're going to be different than the flavors you might get because our palates being different, as well as strength level. Been smoking for 8 years now. I feel I can handle some strong cigars. I like to wake up not every morning, but once in a great while. If I'm here at the house and it's a nice cool morning, I like a strong cigar in the
Yeah.
morning. I really, really do. I feel no reason to start off with a light cigar. If I want something hefty, I'll go something super heavy in the morning. Um, some people, they only smoke when they go to these kinds of events, so they might need something a little bit lighter. Unfortunately, that happened to us at the last event. We ran out of all of our flavored cigars and all of our light cigars.
Quick.
So we had to start recommending, the more medium of the road cigars to people. Larry, thank you for joining us.
Jerry, I think that'd be a cool sticker, and I agree with you as well. I like to wake up every morning.
I like to wake up most mornings. Sometimes I like to wake up in the afternoons.
Nah, I'd rather wake up in the mornings. I want to start that day. I feel like it gets wasted if I get up past like 11.
Oh, absolutely.
All of a sudden, it's like the day's gone. What just happened? This is terrible. I was up by 6:30 this morning. I was very happy with that. I was gonna sleep in, but I couldn't. So I ended up doing work because I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I have been reworking on a script that has taken up every moment of free time. Thanks, Frankie, who did the show for me on Monday, completely alone. I skipped an event for that.
Mm-hmm.
This dude decided it's time to get some work done finally.
Chris, thank you for joining us.
Again, thank you. So I didn't have to go work today, so I can keep doing that. But other than that, I mean, I've really been doing nothing besides trying to get that script done.
No, we've been watching Chucky.
Here and there when I can. And you try to skip it with me, or you try to skip episodes.
No, I did. I watched 2 episodes without you, and then I went back and watched them again because you started to cry, trying to tell mom.
Yeah, I would have told her too. Yeah, don't forget that. No, I just, I am tired, but I can't stop thinking about it. I gotta get it done, kind of thing. So, is what it is. As soon as it actually is finished, and then the next step happens, I'll let you guys know, obviously. But it is coming together pretty well. Excited about that. Other than that, geez, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Cannot remember for the life of me. October's pretty much wrapping right now.
Yep.
I mean, again, Halloween falling on the weekdays makes it, makes it lame. It's not as fun, and the kids still have school those days. They don't even trick or treat. They never really have.
No.
And if they do, it's for like 10 minutes, and they come right back home.
Yeah.
So
we're a family that likes to scare more than go out and trick or treat.
True. At least there's a couple haunted houses in town. I didn't realize that there was that many.
Mm-hmm.
And it's multiple people doing some really cool stuff.
Yep.
Even here in Bakersfield, which is another thing. I think people forget how active the community is here. I mean, not just, going to Mechanics Bank or the Fox. There's other events happening up and down Main Street and whatnot.
So sad they got rid of the dome.
Yeah, that was running down though. I mean, it's hard to upkeep that.
Someone should have bought it and remodeled it. Yeah.
Well, that's what's happening right now with Woolworths. Those who might not know this, Bakersfield had the last counter at Woolworths, still making burgers. Maybe not exactly how they did back in the day. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Well, no, because these burgers were modeled after In-N-Out.
Yeah.
So the guy straight up told us, the owner's like, I used to work In-N-Out, and
I like what they did.
I like what they did, so I copied them.
I respect that.
Yeah.
The fact that it's just a mention. And then they do other food. I think they did like chili dogs or something.
Chili dogs, fries, which I actually liked. I don't like the fries in In-N-Out. I'm sorry.
They were better fries.
And they did the whole run of the milkshakes too.
But then look at, like you said, remodeling. It's closed now, and hopefully it's coming back next year.
Says it.
It says it, but a lot of things say it. Like they said,
2024.
They had that sign that they were going to have the open air mall where East Hills used to be 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's never going to happen now. At least I don't think. I think it's just going to be an open parking lot, basically. So things happen. Some waitress there.
Same one as when they opened.
Wait, no way. Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. If it is true, that's awesome. That is intense. But if again, by hypothetical, if they do exactly what they want, it would not just be a really cool piece of history there, but they'd also have an event area on the other side of it. So you have, I guess, concerts and whatnot, and like rental hall basically, and then more shops above it. 'Cause it's like a 3-story building, I believe, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
you walk into the second floor, and you can go down or you can go up.
You're right. Yeah, they had the basement, then up. I think there was a
I
fourth
want to say
one.
maybe there was 4 floors. I think you can go up twice.
We went to the top, and there was old like rations.
Yeah, there was MREs and water, a bunch of it. Huh? I'll have to look back. I think there's 4 floors.
You got to break in. Want to check it out?
That'd make a friggin' awesome cigar lounge.
The 4th floor.
The whole thing.
Call it the 4th floor too.
Yeah, you have a bar up top of the 4th floor. Second floor is like, or third floor would be like, or no, the top floor would be like members only with the private bar and lockers and all that shit. Third floor, I put like pool tables and dart boards, chess boards, like a gaming area for cigars. Still have a bar. Second floor, same thing. Bottom floor for like private parties and shit.
I would just take the 4th floor, do everything up there, members lounge, because it's pretty big,
Yeah, it's huge.
and then have all the ventilation pointing out and up.
Pointing down.
Yes, right into the other places where they have
Mhm.
other businesses. No, so there would be no way to affect them because everything's going. As long as it's going up, I really don't think you'd have a problem with your neighbors below. And if anywhere in California should allow or would be willing to allow cigar smoking like that, I'd say Bakersfield's a pretty good bet.
Domino tables too, yeah.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, we have our dominoes down.
right
there.
Yeah. I'm not good at it, mind you,
Oh, no, I'm horrible.
but I have fun playing.
That's why I stopped going to Masfino's for poker night. It was just a waste of $40. Might as well just give it to him and grab a cigar and sit down and leave after I was done. No point.
Hand them the money and hang out on the side. It's still fun to go check out once in a while. But yeah, I'm not gonna play too much poker just because I'm tired of getting took.
Yeah, last time we went over there, they just happened to have a poker game going, and John and Mike were like, "You guys gonna join?" It's like,
Nope.
No, I'd rather save my $40 and buy more cigars, bro.
What do you call it? It's almost Friday. You guys got that 4-pack thingy. We'll spend it there. Don't be trying to steal my money. No, it's a really fun time. There's pizza, some drinking. It's a good time. It's fun. But that can be said about a lot of lounges, though, you know. And then I'm sure you guys experience that in your areas, you know. There's always something good happening when you got cigars and a good group of people.
I will say I like the way they laid out Culebra's lounge in, I want to say, not Ontario. Maybe it was Ontario. Forget the city. Love the lounge. They have their own little poker room. The sliding glass doors. We saw Chase Fire. We went with
That's right.
what was his name? Dang it.
Oh my gosh. We met him over there.
Yeah, he was driving down the street as we were doing the show. We were doing it from the side of the road.
Don't leave yet.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what just happened? And he was literally watching live. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. He got married not too long ago.
He
either.
did.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna come to me right after the show.
It will.
And the lounge itself as well, because then we saw the lady from not Casa Cuevas.
Yeah,
Was it Casa? Oh, it was Casa Cuevas. You're right. Dang, she had an event that night. We completely just stumbled upon it because we were there for the road show.
Yeah,
during
the COVID.
Yeah, which things are slowly kind of getting back to normal, but they weren't ready for PCA to fully take charge again. Really fully be in swing. Man, as much as it was weird to be there, I'm glad that we went.
I think that'll do it for me. Mike, got anything else? Jerry, thank you for joining us.
Hey, how you doing? I think that's gonna wrap it for today, guys. We will see you Monday, normal time as always. Do me a favor, if you have a chance, share this with your buddies. Check out all the sponsors: Apostate, Family by Loyalty, Artista, Kiki Momo, GTO, Artisanal Love Tobacco. Check them all out. Try some cigars. You're gonna love them. Anywhere across the board. We're gonna have our deal going. Get any 2-packs, get a third one on us, so you can try out 3 different blends. There are more than that, so take advantage while you can. But any events, anything coming up? No, I can't think of.
I can't think of anything coming up right now.
Nope.
Masfino's has one in November, but that's still a few weeks away.
I want to say
we missed the Agua Caliente one.
Yeah, that's right.
Saka was in Modesto a few days ago, which we missed
Yesterday,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Other than that, y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great rest of your Saturday. We will see you Monday.